Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and yes, we are back with another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. This time we've got a new character reveal as well as kit breakdown along with a returning character from the beta, and this time we'll be going over the former Demon Realm King, Dabura, as well as Majin Buu Good. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of content, and let's hop into those breakdowns. Alright, let's go. See what we got.
12.
Ready for this one.
The power of the Demon King.
Powerful aura. Powerful even. Oh, okay. He just popped up there and went, yeet. Oh, alright, he got that Hakutua action.
Don't think you can escape from me.
Oh no, that's hot.
I'll send you all to hell.
Nah, bro's got that aura.
Our power.
Alright, yeah, let's see this kit, So you got Dabura. Concept, stay close to your enemies with this hero. Applying petrification to gain additional firepower. Fill up the petrification gauge and then unleash devastating damage. Okay, so maybe he's like, got a lot of like speed and whatnot. See, passive Demon's Domain. Fill the petrification gauge of the enemy heroes within a certain proximity. Oh, literally stay close to your opponent. When their petrification gauge is full, you can use a rush attack to petrify them, stopping their movement and increasing your damage against them. Okay, so you got like miniature stuns. I wonder, it says your damage, it doesn't say anybody else's damage, so I mean that would be kind of broken if you can just petrify somebody and everybody just like jumps them. But no, that's actually pretty heat. That's pretty heat. Yeah, you can see the petrification gauge. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and every time he finishes a rush combo, it chunks up. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so next we got Doom's Ray. Also, are we seeing how thin Goku's arms look? That looks so funny. Like, bro, what am I looking at? Okay, hold on, back up. Blow away the enemy target. If the attack hits an enemy hero, it fills their petrification gauge. The lower their petrification gauge is, the more petrification gauge will be applied. Also generates an aftershock ahead of you. Activates quicker if you use the vanishing step. Hold on, what's this animation here? Oh, see, look, that's the move he killed Kibito with. So it makes sense because he teleported in front of Kibito and was like, oh! So like, high key, yeah, like that makes sense though. That makes sense. So if you vanish and then use it, you get the shockwave. Yeah, that's canon. That looks tight, let's say. They show us what that looks like? Yeah. Ooh, that was huge damage. So now you got Darkness Spear. Look at him about to lob it up. Skill 2, Darkness Spear. Throw out spears, applying no vanishing step to the enemy heroes they hit. So they can't use their vanishing step while that's... Alright. Gain movement speed up when approaching an enemy hero hit by this skill. So yeah, use this on people you want to engage on. Use this on people that you want to chase. It looks like you can probably use the skill 1 to get the most petrification, and then Darkness Spear to keep them from running away once you've already engaged them. I'm here with it. Uh-oh. That was my bad. Yeah, wow, that's got range to it as well. And then you start hitting the petrification aura. Okay. Evil Flame. Spit Flames. Okay, wait. You heard it here. Dabura, one of the 5 greatest rappers of all time. Dabura. He spits hot fire. Look at this. Spits flames. Applies movement speed down to enemies hit. Enemy heroes hit will have the afflicted, will be afflicted when burning. Okay, and their petrification gauge will be filled. Can move and adjust aim while using the skill. So that's great. Mobility, the ability to up petrification. Damn, that's range. And they take DLT damage. I don't know, man. They're building these DPSs different. DPS be moving different here. Super attack, Evil Blast. Unleash a powerful energy blast. Fills the petrification gauge of enemy heroes on hit. So it just does damage and fills petrification. Probably a lot though, right? I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. That should be cool. I do want to see how he plays. He's one of the lesser interesting characters to me because it looks like he's just doing a lot. He's just doing damage. The petrification is pretty cool though. But we'll talk about that later in the video. Yeah, let's go over to Majin Buu. But right before that, enjoying the video? If you are, maybe just a quick like to help support it, as well as a subscription if you want to see more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra content in the future. All right, let's get back to it. Alright, let's see how they made the Heel Master flex in this game. See what's up. Man, hold up. I mean, he going in, he going in. Oh, wait, why does it get so huge? Pause. I mean... Oh, turning people into candy. Why does he look more like a menace than he did in the beta? Okay, cool. So Majin Buu good. Roll technical, yeah. Concept, heal the HP of yourself and allies. Use candy ray to turn enemies into hero candy and eat them up. So it looks like you can go over and you get them for food. However, that means that when Oob turns people into candy with his super, you should be able to do the same thing. So that's pretty tight. Alright, so passive Majin Menace. Gain stock when healing yourself or allied heroes. When you apply debuffs to enemy heroes. Rush attacks consume stocks for a damage boost. So the more you heal, the more burst damage you can do. So that's pretty cool. It's not meant for sustained damage, but it's clearly meant for hitting your pocket heals and then just turning around and adding damage to a fight real quick before getting back to it. Also, shout out to Dodoya. I think off of content, he's probably one of the best Buu players I've seen. So, like, if you ever watch this, just know, I see you, dog. I see you. And thanks for doing what you do. Yeah. But this, you have this as being pretty cool. Shows them activating the healing and then turning around and popping the entire trunk. I dig that. Oh. And you can just apply the debuff and hit him again. Alright, that's tight. Alright, next one. Strangle Gum. That's kind of a crazy name. Thorough and ensnaring gum applies at all attack down and movement speed down to enemies and also causes their hitbox to expand. So you throw the Strangle Gum and Goku is actively bigger in this. Like the glob is bigger than he is. So I guess that's what the hitbox expanding is. And then you can make it bigger. And you get, dog, no, that's insane. What happens when you use this and then just drop ults on him and they all just clip this guy? That's pretty insane. I like the, okay, but it's a small window. I like the expanding hitbox. That adds different layers, making it easier to hit skill shots on him. I'm happy with that. Why'd I go to bad content? So you got Healing Ray. And, I'm sorry, this kind of dropped to, like, weird. Yeah, okay. So Healing Ray, heal the HP of yourself and allies. The healing effect increases the closer the ally is, and then stops if they move too far away. Higher levels of the skill allow you to heal more ally heroes at once. Can move using the skill. So you can just set a tether and just like be a pocket healer. That's pretty savage. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. That is actually pretty freaking savage. That's what he did before. I'm trying to remember if he was ever able to heal multiple people, but I know he could at least tether one. Sorry, okay, and then you've got Ready Go. And, hold on. Ready Go straight up says, attack when moving. Applies strike damage, or strike defense up to yourself. Applies no skills to any enemies you hit, and forcibly moves them. You can change direction while moving, or cancel using the skill again. So you can zigzag or cancel it. You inflict them. I wonder how long no skills is inflicted with, because that kind of sucks. You kind of have to dash out of this as soon as possible. Interesting. And you get the super attack, Candy Ray. Fire a beam of light that turns enemy heroes into candy and creates an AoE that heals the HP of yourself and ally heroes. The more enemy heroes you turn into candy, the greater the healing effect. That's insane, bro. So a beam of light. So I guess everybody it goes through turns into a candy. And then the AoE here heals people. Oh, and the more candies that are there. But you can eat the candy too, it seems. Alright. Candy aspect pretty harsh. Oh, and he spat him out. That's an important thing. You turn him into candy, you ate him, and he spat him out. So you effectively take them off the board for a few seconds. Like, let's see how many this is. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So 3 seconds. For 3 seconds, they're off the board and can no longer act. Alright. So when it comes to both these characters, Majin Buu I think is still a really cool healer. I like the fact that he can have that tether heal. I still can't remember if he could heal multiple people at once, but it's going to be pretty cool now. And then on top of that, I'm actually really liking the candy mechanic as a form of stun lock on its own. But the other thing I'm really liking is increasing your hitbox. I feel like that's going to come into massive play when you can just keep hitting people with the Strangle Gum and increasing their hitbox. Now when it comes to Dabura, I'm not sure how to feel about him. I think when it comes to these characters that are almost completely damage only, you really have to see how hard they hit. And these videos are kind of unreliable because like there's just no way his ult's just gonna one-shot somebody when it has AoE potential. So there's probably something else to that. I do want to see how the damage coefficients play out. The petrification bar seems pretty cool, and once again, he's like a damage dealer that can kind of stun lock. So maybe he won't do as much damage as Oob, but he'll still be able to do a fair amount of damage while petrifying. I'm overall pretty excited to see how these guys play out, and we really only have 3 days. Pretty much 3 days. No. 4 days. Pretty much 4 days until we have the beta out. It'll be out like it's the 11th, well the 12th, 2 a.m. So quite literally 4 days, just under 4 days until this beta test comes out, and I will be streaming, making videos, having a great time. So let me know what you guys think of these two characters. Let me know how excited you guys are to play this game. Let me know what you guys think of these kits. And if you want to see some gameplay from the beta, you can go down in the description, check out my playlist for it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for the support. Later.